Hello everyone, this is Sky, and today we are starting the first episode of Sky vs. Noobs. Pretty much, this isn't me being, I'm so awesome, I'm better than everyone. No, this is me playing people that have never or barely touched StarCraft 2 whatsoever. Oftentimes I'll be playing on alternate, or on friends accounts, most likely Soldrun's. So this is my friend Soldier, he's a very good StarCraft 2 player, but it's not him playing. It is actually another friend who has watched a lot of StarCraft 2, but has never played it himself. So I will be spawning as the green Terran down here in the bottom right, and Soldrun, who's not, I don't know what his username will be. I don't know what he wants me to call him, but I'll figure that out eventually. He'll be spawning in the top left, top right. Jacksons can be hard sometimes. As the purple Zerg. I'm just going to call him Soldrun throughout this game, even though he's not. He just used a little supply trick. No, he cancelled an extractor, so that's interesting. Well, I've got my supply depot down. I'm going to be scouting across the map. Going to the first position first, the correct position first. He is going to be fast expanding. I am going to get arrogant and go for a 16cc, so that should be fun. So he is going to drop a hatchery at 13 hatch, so that's cool. I'm going to scout that and move right on in to his base, and then proceed to move out of it because I was not paying attention to my SCV. Instead, I'm going to get this SCV to go get ready to build my command center. And there we go, 16cc. My worker is now going to move out and go back in, so that's wonderful. Amazing play there on my part. Soldiers decided to finally make some more drones, so that's wonderful. I'm going to scout him again if I ever actually move into his base. Got this. My first barracks is going to go down. I should move this SCV instead of just letting it sit here. He's going to go attack it, and I'll get out of the way. Scout his spawning pool and no extractor. His hatchery is about to come up. That's awesome. Barracks is about halfway done. I need to keep building SCVs, that'd be good. I have a second barracks coming out. My SCV is being chased by his drone. His hatchery came up. Soldrun's it is. I'm going to be building a supply depot, not a barracks. My command center is about to come up. I should be becoming an orbital command soon. Maybe. Marine, orbital command, something. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Double orbital commands. Marine. His drone is still chasing my SCV. So I'm going to have some amazing micro to stop him from killing me. I'm going to get two guys off. Oh, look at that. He has 5 health left, and I'm going to run him away. That is absolutely amazing play on my part, if I do say so myself. I don't even think I get his drone, though. That sucks. I should probably be producing stuff, and the phone is ringing, so we will get right back to this game. Alright everyone, sorry about that, but we'll get right along in this game. Let's see what's happening. We got our drone moving back for Soldrun. He's got a bunch of Zerglings chilling out here, has not done any saturation of this, so that's cool. He's coming out with a third already, that's interesting. I'm flying over my command center, got a few Marines out, my macro is horrible. So that's absolutely wonderful. I got double refineries coming up. A few Zerglings pushing across the map to attempt to control the Selnog watchtower, but they missed. So that's excellent play on his part. We're not going to see a transfer of drones apparently. This drone's doing absolutely nothing, so that's brilliant. A bunch of overlords doing nothing. No inject larva it seems. Watchtower is still not controlled. Is that what he's doing now? Nope, he's bringing those Zerglings home. Rendezvous with these guys, and I think I'm going to just kick this into ×2. It's a fairly long game. Trying to get things going. Got a bunker coming down. That's awesome. Some defense if he tried to Zergling rush me or anything. We have a Baneling nest on the way. Another rack's coming up, or came up. This partial wall up here, and I'll be finishing that off with a supply depot. Where those Zerglings go? Quite a few Zerglings hanging out over here. Getting control of Zelnaga Watchtower is what you should be doing with Zerglings, so that's good to see. I'll have some Marines in this bunker in a second. We have a factory and a barracks coming out, so some additional production facilities, I believe, production buildings, whatever. We got stim pack on the way. More Zerglings coming out for a soldier. We have another tech lab, or a reactor, sorry, that's not tech lab. We have a reactor here, a tech lab on the factory for siege tanks, of course. This for double Marines. We have 2 starports coming out, so those will be made use of. We have the 3rd being upgraded into a lair. So that's definitely interesting play. We have a ton more Zerglings over here. We have siege tech coming out, along with a tank. Some Marines in the bunker. This needs some more saturation, so I should do that. Stim's almost finished. We have another racks coming out. We got a tech lab and a reactor on these starports. This Zergling is missing the Zelnaga Watchtower, so that's amazing play there. We have some drones transferring. We still have practically no saturation on the natural, so that is excellent. And we have a Nidus network coming out. So this will suck for me later in the game, as you may see. We do have the metabolic boost coming in 11 minutes into the game, so that's wonderful. We also have centrifugal hooks. I'm getting a... what is this thing called? A Raven, of course. I know it. I know how to play StarCraft, don't worry. But Raven coming out. Not quite using this starport yet. Some turrets in my mineral line, in case mutalisks decide to show up and ruin everyone's day. What else is going on? We have combat shielding and Marauder slow because of shells on the way. We have a Banshee coming out along with double medevacs. We have... what is our Zerg player doing? Making a heck of a lot of banelings. So this should be fun. We do have this Nidus network up, so we'll see if that kills me later on. Some Overlords and Zerglings chilling up here. This Zergling is still not on the watchtower. We have a Banshee, small bio army, some stuff. We got attack level 1 coming in along with Banshee Cloak. We have, what is this upgrade? Humanize Carapace. What does that do? Is that the... it's a carry one, right? I think so. Yeah, that's a Carapace. That's not the... of course it's a Carapace. That's the Overlord carry and drop ability, I do believe. Pretty sure. I have my 3rd... no, I don't. I have a random command center coming out over here, so that's wonderful. Another Banshee on the way for my 3rd Banshee, so that's awesome. We have some Overlords chilling over here. We have all these guys getting into the Nidus network, so that's awesome. We have a Nidus right in the back of my base, so that's amazing. I will slow it down this part because I decide not to react. Soldier's going, yeah! And here comes my army after pretty much all my SCVs are dead, so that's awesome. And now he has a bunch of banelings coming out. So he claims to be a noob, but it seems to show otherwise, as all of these banelings are going to proceed to kill everything. That's an amazing play on my part. So, going to finally kill off that after losing pretty much my entire ground army. So that was an amazing play on my part. Now I have a command center sitting over here. I even go wow, because I am a little bit confused by how that works so well. I have a random SCV sitting over here, so that's awesome. A bunch of medevacs and the remaining army coming back. A few Zerglings moving out into the middle. I'm flying my command center right over here, which is of course out of range of that base. So that's wonderful. And I go to upgrade it into a planetary fortress and realized he killed my Eng Bay. So that's amazing. On my part, we do have a Spire coming out somewhere for a Zerg. Player, where's that spire? There's a spire somewhere. There we go. There's a spire. There's a spire coming out. I'm rebuilding my eng base so I can upgrade this into a planetary fortress because I decided to planetary fortress rush. 18 minutes in the game will pick up the speed. There we go. I'm getting my third out finally. Zerglings chilling. We have 50 more Zerglings on the way, so this should be awesome to watch. There they all come. 50 Zerglings. A bunch of upgrades coming in. A couple mutas. We have another Banshee. Got some Banshees flying over here. That's awesome. And is there any detection on the board? What's the one? So units. Units. U. Okay. There is one Overseer, but it is not. Where's the Overseer? Overseer somewhere. I got some Banshees coming here. I first decided to pick off his. I just don't want that coming back. Then I decided to actually do some targets. I cloak. Start killing everything. He says I'm cool. He tries to make spore crawlers, but I kill them all. And then just start killing everything. So that's awesome on my part. He has too many banelings. How many is that? 66 banelings, so that's awesome. He still has that Overlord. I never killed that, so that's amazing. Play on my part. This is now a planetary fortress, but I can't shoot anything with it, so that's awesome. He's got his massive cloud of banelings rolling all over the place. This Zergling is still not on the watchtower. He decides to baneling bust me. Kills a Rax and some tanks. That bunker, so that's awesome. Amazing stuff there. Rebuilt his Nidus network. That sucks. And he's gonna sing banelings, banelings, banelings. I'm not going to sing because I suck at singing. But anyway, I dropped with a couple medevacs full of stuff, chasing off these mutas, killing his base. I counter with dropping O, and I'm going to quickly pick up these units and drop them here, and his Mutalists almost kill everything, but I have Stim Marines, which will stop that. My planetary fortress is still doing nothing. I have my fourth on the way. Nothing is actually happening right now except for dropping, so we'll go watch that. That's awesome. Soldier's making some more Zerglings. He calls GG no really. 24 minutes ago I asked what no really is because I didn't know what it stood for then. I'm pretty sure it's no really. But yeah, that's the game. So this was Sky vs Noobs, and actually this was a horrible game on my part. I played this quite terribly because I stopped playing Terran, so I forgot how to play them apparently. This one little Mutalist is gonna kill everything there. So yeah, if you liked watching me beat noobs, beat a noob, beat this noob. I can't talk in English, so that's amazing. Amazing skills on my part. Yeah, if you like this, subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Just going to zoom in on this little seagull thing. I love birds. Birds are so cool. I think we should see that in awesome view. So yeah, there we go. There's a seagull. I would like... What is that? Oh, that's cool. Ooh. So yeah, guys. Thanks for watching.